I just wanted to take a few minutes to check in with you all today. I know right now is a lot of people who are feeling overwhelmed, right? The weight of everything happening in the world. We have government shutdowns that are happening now. People are not getting paid. The cost of living is steady rising, and the list goes on. It's a lot, right? And if you're honest, it's easy to feel anxious, to feel fearful, just plain tired. And maybe you're doing your best to hold everything together. You're showing up every day. You're taking care of what needs to be done. You're trying to stay strong when on the inside you are just tired from managing bills, work, responsibilities, and still trying to keep your faith steady when life feels uncertain. Or maybe you're the one everyone depends on, right? But you don't have anyone checking in on you. You smile on the outside, but deep down, you're wondering, how much longer can I keep carrying it all? And it's okay to admit that it's hard because God never asked us to ignore what we feel. He just asked that we just bring it to Him. We lay every concern and worry at His feet. So when things feel unstable, we have to remind ourselves where our stability comes from. It's not in our paychecks. It's not family. It's not friends. It's not government. It's not even in having everything figured out. Our trust comes from the Lord, and He reminds us in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 through 6, to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge Him, Christ, and He will direct our paths. So even when we can't see how it's all going to work out, He's still working behind the scenes. So if you've been feeling anxious lately, just take a deep breath and remember, God sees you. He knows your heart. He hasn't forgot about you. You know, one of my favorite scriptures is Matthew 6:26. It says, look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or stow away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Just pause and think about that. So whether you're walking through this season, you're on your own, or you're just trying to hold your entire family together, I want to remind you, God is your provider. He is Jireh. He is your peace, Jehovah Shalom. He will give you wisdom for every decision that you need to make. Take a moment today to unplug, to breathe, and just to talk to Him. Even a simple prayer like, Lord, I don't know what's next, but I trust you. That can shift your whole atmosphere. You're not alone. And, you know, I just truly believe in this season, even with all this uncertainty going on, it could be the very moment where it's testing our faith to grow the most. And before we leave, I just want to leave you with a couple of reminders that might help you navigate in this season to experience a little bit more peace. You know, I always talk about celebrating those small wins that we often overlook. They matter more than you realize. Sometimes it's not about having everything figured out, but about recognizing the small ways God is still showing up, like getting you through the day without giving up on you, finding a moment of laughter, or just having enough to make it enough, right? Those are victories too. And two things I want to leave with you: create space to breathe. When everything feels uncertain, give yourself permission to pause. Step away, breathe, journal your thoughts, sit with God in silence. Those pauses remind your heart that you're not in control of everything. And that's okay because He is. And then I want you to focus on what's in front of you, not everything at once. Instead of trying to fix or plan it all, ask, what can I do today that moves me one step forward? Whether it's paying one bill, making that call, or spending time in prayer. Those small steps, they build momentum. And each one is a win worth noticing. So remember, no matter what's happening around you, don't let fear in. Fear will always try to take the seat where faith belongs. You may not have all the answers right now, but you have a God who does. And every time you start to feel anxious or uncertain, take a moment to just decompress. Quiet yourself. Remind yourself, God's got me, because he does. He's never left you, not once, even in the waiting, even in the unknown. He's working things out in ways you can't even imagine. So instead of letting fear fill the room, your life, your thoughts, invite peace in, let gratitude take up space. Look for those small wins, those quiet reminders that God's still moving on your behalf. You are stronger, more than what you think. Until next time, blessings.